Well, inclement weather has come as a major roadblock in the ongoing search and rescue operations on day 4. As per inputs, incessant rains since last evening has delayed the search operations, with rescue workers still waiting for a go-ahead to resume operations. And to complicate things even further, fresh landslides due to heavy rains has blocked the approach road to the disaster site. It may be mentioned here that as many as 31 bodies have been recovered so far, while around 33 are still feared missing. And of the 31 bodies, as many as 12 were retrieved yesterday. Notably, the Army used high-tech equipment such as the through-wall imaging radar, which can detect bodies up to 20 meters below in the search operations yesterday. And DC Noney 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐿𝐲 has informed Northeast Live that search operations will continue till the last body has been recovered. So viewers, the big updates coming in from the site of the landslide tragedy in Manipur's Noney. Inclement weather conditions have come as a major roadblock in the search and rescue operations on day 4. Well, as per latest inputs, incessant rainfall since last evening has delayed the search operations, with rescue workers still waiting for the go-ahead to resume operations. And to complicate things even further, fresh landslides due to heavy rainfall has blocked the approach road to the disaster site. It may be mentioned here that as many as 31 bodies have been recovered so far, while around 33 are still feared missing. Now, of the 31 bodies, as many as 12 were retrieved yesterday. Notably, the Army used high-tech equipment such as the through-wall imaging radar, which can detect bodies up to 20 meters below in the search operations yesterday. And DC Noney 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐿𝐲 had informed your channel Northeast Live that search operations will continue till the last body has been found and retrieved. All right, and to give us all the latest updates, I'm being joined now over the phone line by our news editor, Nabarun Goswami. Nabarun, this comes as a major roadblock in the ongoing search operations. Incessant rainfall since last evening, hampering and even delaying the resumption of operations this morning. What further details do you have for us at this point in time, Nabarun?
Yes, Ronald, the latest update that we have is that the search operations have just begun. However, the inclement weather and rainfall since last evening has slowed down the search and rescue operations. We just spoke to the DC Noney a short while ago. He informed that the search and rescue operations have just begun. However, due to the inclement weather, they may have to stop once again. So clearly, the weather conditions, the rainfall has impacted the pace of the search and rescue operation, which is not a good news at all for the rescue workers. Yesterday, as many as 12 bodies were recovered, but today and the rescue operations yesterday and day before have resumed as early as 5 to 5:30 in the morning. However, today till 7. Till at least around 7, the rescue operation couldn't begin due to the inclement weather. Fresh landslides had also blocked the approach road to the tragedy site, to the disaster site. That had to be cleared. The surface had become sticky. It has been raining heavily since 6:30 last evening at the disaster site in Noney Tupul. And rescue workers, even though they were in the area, they're waiting for a go-ahead from the authorities, from the DC, to resume operations this morning. It was delayed at least by an hour and a half. But the latest information, Ronak, that we are receiving is that search and rescue operations have resumed. It has slowed down. It's a challenging task due to the constant drizzle that has been there, followed by heavy rain that took place last evening. So it has slowed down. It has slowed down definitely. They may have to stop in between rescue workers if it continues to rain. So it's not really good news as far as the operations this morning are concerned.
Absolutely not good news at all, Nabarun. And of course, at the same time, though, we must remember that the Army has brought in their top and high-end equipment to aid in the search and rescue operations that were also used yesterday in recovering some of the bodies. So we can hope, isn't it, that today too, that will serve some extra purpose as far as the rescue operations are concerned, isn't it?
Absolutely. That has come handy. I mean, the highest number of bodies in a way was recovered yesterday, around 12 bodies. The total number of recoveries so far has been 31. It is feared that at least 33 more people are missing, at least 33 more missing. Of course, the DC Noney yesterday had conveyed what the NDRF has said. The chances of survival is near nil. Chances of survival is near nil. But the relatives, the family members, we have had reactions from the family members and relatives of the victims. They have been saying, well, even if it's the body, they request the authorities to recover, to try and ensure that at least they get the mortal remains of the near and dear ones. So people have also, in a way, accepted the fate in this case. The chances of survival of any of the victims, remaining missing victims, is near nil. Definitely, they have consoled themselves, but everybody expects that at least the mortal remains should reach the families. And also, the district administration, the state government, the NDRF, SDRF, they have also resolved that the search operations will continue till the last body is retrieved, till the last missing person is traced, because these operations are not easy. It's an entire hill that has come down, Ronak. Most of the bodies that were recovered yesterday, at least several of them were recovered by the riverside, so they washed away from the top. But the bodies which are buried in between, when the hill came down, it's deep, probably buried 30, 40 meters deep. That's where the challenge lies. And that's what makes the operations extremely difficult. But of course, there has been relentless rescue operations the last 3 days. 31 bodies recovered so far. Not easy in these cases when you have an entire mountain, entire hill coming down. It's a lot of work. Secondly, the terrain, fresh landslides, the sticky surface due to intermittent rains, everything making the situation more complex, more complicated. Let's hope the weather clears up and we have at least the majority of the remaining 33 recovered today. But again, as of now, weather is playing a small sport as far as the rescue operations are concerned.
Absolutely. Here's hoping against hope. And Nabarun Goswami, thank you very much for joining us this morning and bringing us all of those latest updates.